Okay. For the final 6 immunity challenge, we're going to go really simple again, just like we did for the first challenge. We'll be playing beer pong. Everybody is going to get 5 shots. Whoever makes the most of their 5 shots wins. The caveat is you cannot hit the same cup twice. If you do, it does not count. Okay. I think everyone understands the rules. I will watch your elbows. Let's get started. You cannot hit the same cup twice.
Okay.
All right.
I get 5
shots.
Yeah, elbow. I forgot about those.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, totally fine. Your elbow just can't go past the tape.
I've never been good at that part of the game. There.
Okay, and Quill.
Wait, I go all 5 right now?
All 5.
Oh, shit.
He has 1. Maddie on the board with 1. I'll do it like that.
Maddie on the board with 1.
God dang.
Maddie of 3 shots has hit 1.
Do you have to throw it at Shandy?
You have to throw it.
I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I would.
Okay.
Usually I
I feel like I...
Maddie coming down to her final shot. Oh, wow. Does not count for 2.
But yeah.
Maddie has 2 on the board. Alex, you're up.
I'm traveling.
Like, don't pull the ball out of the cup. Counts. Don't pull the ball out of the cup.
I forgot.
Alex has 1. Because we need to know which one she... Okay, she has 2. Now, I'll just memorize it. Yeah, I'll just memorize it. It's one of those 2. Because you can't hit the same cup twice. Alex has 3 on the board. Alex, your final shot. Alex goes 3. We have Alex with 3, Maddie with 2. All right, Sarah. Okay. Sarah hits 1. Sarah has 2. Sarah has 3. So these are the 3 you hit?
That mine.
Yeah. Sarah finishes with 3. Sarah and Alex tied for 3. All right. Robbie going for her. Robbie 0 for 2. All right. Robbie needs to hit this last one. Yeah. To stay in the game. We have Sarah 3, Alex 3. Maddie and Robbie have 2. Okay. All right. Hannah hits 1. You have 2 shots taken, right? 3 shots taken, right? Yeah. Yep.
Not my challenge.
Nope. Down to your final shot. Okay. Hannah's at 2.
Really?
All right. 3 is the score to beat. Yeah. He's got 1. All right. All right.
I would have knows.
You have to, You have to make. Yeah.
Give him the other ball.
Oh, yeah.
What a bullshit game.
Oh, all right. Well, we have Alex and Sarah tied. There will be a final. This is for the tiebreaker. 5. Correct. What'd you do that for?
I was also wondering what that was.
All right, Alex 0 for 2 to start. Alex puts one in. Me too. Alex can't get lucky on that one.
Can't get lucky.
Alex has one more. And Alex ends with 1. 1 is the score to beat. Can Sarah do it? At least 2 out of 5. No.
There's a question.
No.
No good. Sarah lands 1. Sarah cannot land the third. It's down to her final 2 shots. Can't do that one either. Final shot. And Sarah wins individual immunity. Sarah is safe at the final 6 vote, and she is guaranteed to be in the final 5.
Yeah, that last vote was absolutely insane. I had no idea. I was told the plan was Robbie. So I went into it as Robbie, but then I realized I was in trouble only because I reflected on my gameplay and it was very, very sloppy. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm very well could just be a sitting duck right now, and everyone was talking, everyone was scrambling, no one was grabbing Alex, and I was like, okay, it's probably me tonight. But I was gonna write down Robbie's name because I was like, all right, well, that's the plan I was told, and I'm gonna trust it. And then last second, Nate looks at me and he's like, vote Jerome. And I'm like, what? And I had no idea. And then he looked at me, he's like, they're voting you. And I was like, okay. So I wrote down what I was told, and we ended up flushing the idol, which is what I wanted to do originally, and then backed out of that and was like, no, I don't know if that's a good idea. So, but eventually it turned out really good. I also found the hidden immunity idol. So this is where it gets a little tricky because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Obviously use it for myself if needed, but now it's finding that trust back of hearing, is it gaining that trust back of everyone of, can they trust me? Because they all thought I was a part of that whole plan, but they definitely don't trust Nate anymore. So probably gonna have to use this for Nate. And then you got Hannah on her side. It's definitely seems like it's 3-3 right now, but I'm trying to get a read on where people are at because I got to be smart with this. Or do I not just use the hidden immunity idol at all? So that's kind of where my head's at. I'm gonna have to make some rounds, see what I can come up with.
I'm gonna swerve in that corner.
Oh shit.
Individual immunity, baby.
Hell yeah.
So very exciting. I feel like I've been competing well so far. Those ping pong balls and the cups. The jury members are calling me. Okay, back to it. Sorry about that. Oh, individual immunity, baby. It feels good. My name was thrown out there a little bit last time, and I was what I thought to be the right side of the vote. the last tribal council. However, Nate pulled out his idol last minute and played it on Alex. So kind of throws a wrench into some plans, and things again are a bit scrambled. However, it feels nice to not have to worry about it quite as much in terms of being safe. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I'd still like to be on the right side of the boat. I'd like to keep up with, what's going on and make sure I'm still playing the good game and knowing where I'm at. Who am I targeting this round? It's been thrown around. Hannah's a competitor. She's not wearing the immunity necklace. I think personally, if it were up to me, I would be gunning for Hannah. Just because, at the end, she's a great competitor. I don't know if that's somebody I would match up well against, but it looks like people are looking at Alex. Because people think that they would dogpile on Nate now that he's got that immunity idol gone. But, they're thinking about Alex instead. I've been working with Nate, like I've been telling you guys. It's not really a secret either that I've been working with Nate. He knows where he stands in terms of what's going on in the game. So I think that's, really smart of him to be able to play in a very aware state. And it doesn't put me in an awkward position, which I appreciate. So I think it's going to be Alex. I had some great conversations with Robbie since the last vote. We stuck by each other, so who can complain about that? I might have found a new person to work with. So, we'll see what happens. Again, gotta go have those conversations and see what's going on.
So, I've kind of become the middleman here. I really thought the target was going to be on my back because I won the 2 immunity challenges. I was very wrong about that. It seems like Maddie and Sarah and Robbie and them 3 are kind of going for blood against Alex and Nate because of the shit that he just pulled. I was blindsided by it too. So we're all just hanging out, whatever. I'm like talking to Nate and Alex. Alex finds an idol. So, fuck. I'm right in that situation then. So I become allies with them, and they're telling me like, okay, go convince them, since they think you're on their side. Go convince them that, we're gonna vote for Alex, and then she'll use the immunity on herself, and then us 3 will vote for Maddie. Well, I don't really like the shit that they just pulled on me, Nate and Alex. I thought Nate was on my side. I thought that he was a bro. So I got a little upset about that. So even though Alex has the idol, I still don't fucking trust it. So I took Robbie aside and I said, hey, Robbie, listen. And Maddie. I said, I don't really trust Sarah. I don't know about that yet. I said, hey, guys, Alex has the idol. They're trying to get Maddie out. They're convincing me to vote for Maddie. But I'm telling you right now, we need to get out Nate. Because he's the fucking target. I think he's shady. I think he's shifty. I think what he just pulled was shitty. I used to think that Robbie was the sneaky link. Robbie's playing this game well. He's playing this game well. He's playing it right. He's playing it well. I trust that guy. I had confidential information. I felt comfortable sharing it with him. So I think being the middleman is a little difficult because I have to kind of run and tell, I have to keep my story straight. I'm kind of getting fucking confused myself. So that's kind of fucked.
So you place more value on somebody who plays honestly.
Honestly, and I will say, like, I didn't trust Robbie at the beginning, but I saw how well of a player he is and what good of a game he's playing. And I know he has my back, and he knows, that, I'm not going to vote him out because he can trust me because I told him I didn't, and I didn't. The second few rounds. So I think that I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here, but I know where my heart's going. I know where my gut's going. And Alex and Nate are shady. So sorry.
So you don't want, you place more weight on somebody who plays honestly than somebody who jumps.
I mean, yeah, we're all going to have to jump at some point, to be honest. Like, when it comes down to it, we're all going to have to jump. But Um, I really did think that I could trust Nate, and then what he pulled at the last second, like I had the fucking immunity, like, and he didn't even tell me the truth. Like, what's up with that?
So you were very surprised by the last vote.
Oh my god, yeah.
I
was
had
like-
no idea it was coming.
That was fucked. It was fucked. So then when Alex found the idol, I acted like I was on their side because I was a witness to her finding it. So then I'm like, yeah, we're voting out Maddie. Yeah, we're voting out Maddie, blah, blah, blah. I'm going straight to fucking Maddie and Robbie. We're getting out Nate. Set.
All right, time to cut it loose, I guess. Can tell everything. It's been a while. I've been hiding information. So Alex found the hidden immunity idol. I'm sure the viewers know that by now, but that was sick. We looked together. Obviously, I feel like there's a target on my back. People still want Alex really bad. But me, Hannah, and Alex have kind of formed a little three-way. Pause. But, yeah, so I think the plan is pile all the votes onto Alex, have her play her idol, and then we're going to take out Maddie with this vote. So
Basically, I know he's trying to vote me.
hopefully, back-to-back tribals where I'm part of orchestrating a crazy blindside, trying to shake this season up. If that doesn't happen, I don't know. I almost wanted to try to convince Alex to give me the idol, but it doesn't sound like there's enough pressure on me to kind of make that happen. So we'll see. I'm hoping that things work out my way, but I don't know. I'm kind of at the bottom, so I'm just riding with the group right now.
So the general consensus of your idol play, the biggest move of the season. So
Oh, that's true. I didn't touch on my idol. So the idol move, really, what happened is, I thought we were all gonna go with Robbie. And honestly, Jerome and I were playing super close this season. Like, honestly, I took out my own number one in the game with the move, which is kind of dramatic in one foul swoop. But basically, everybody lied to me. They told me that we were gonna do Robbie, tell him it was Sarah. And then Maddie at the last second came to me and said, "Hey, we're voting Alex, and nobody's gonna tell you because you like her too much, yada yada." So I said, "Fuck that. We're gonna protect Alex, take a shot in this game." Jerome had an idol. I knew that. He was a big threat in the game. So I was just like, screw it. I'm protecting Alex and we're taking out Jerome. Alex and I were going back and forth about it at Tribal because I wasn't sure if Jerome would get nervous and play his idol, but fortunately he didn't. Votes went exactly the way I wanted them to when everyone was trying to leave me out of it. So I felt good about it. But anyway, hopefully another blindside this week. It would be huge. I'm having a great time playing the game, being part of some sneaky shit, so it's been great.
it's been a while. It's been a while. Can't believe we're still here. There's a lot going on right now. I think I have this, what's the word? A 50-50 mindset where I hear something, I see something. In the back of my head, I got to think, is that real? Or is this just an elaborate ruse to make me believe something? So currently there's a pretty big conspiracy out in the air right now, and a lot of people seem to be in on it, and I'm trying to figure out, are they telling me to get me to do the right thing, or are they telling me to keep the wool over my eyes and fool me? We all believe that Alex and Nate have a pretty strong bond together. Alex showed Hannah that she has an idol, and we're trying to figure out, is she showing us that to get our trust, or is she showing us that knowing that we're not going to vote a certain way now and try to trick us into doing something different? Who's your number one ally in this game right now? It's kind of flipping a lot. I thought it was Maddie. It might still be, but Hannah seems to trust me a lot, but I also am not sure. She might be in the back pocket of Nate and Alex too, So people are working with me, but I also don't know if I'm their number one option or if they're just if they're in someone else's back pocket. I think I'm in a good position, but I'm not going to say I'm safe this week because I thought I was the other week and my name got written down 3 times. Yeah. And if I were to go home, it wouldn't shock me because this game seems to flip on a dime, but I do feel like I'm playing a pretty good spot right now. So just trying to keep that going.
All right, so what's going on is there's 2 people in there that are number ones. Everyone knows that Alex and Nate are working so close together. They're both pitching each other's name, and they're just trying to make us believe that I'm not that fucking stupid. Sorry, bleep me. I am not stupid like that. And Nate, he for some reason can't lie really good. Basically, I know he's trying to vote me, and I'm trying to do damage control to figure out how I can get the vote not to be me. That's what's going on.
That's it? Who's in number one in these games? I know.
Honestly, I don't know because my number one just went frickin' home with an idol in his pocket.
Yeah.
So it's tough out there right now.
Okay. Well, welcome to the final 6 tribal council. We will now bring in the members of the jury. We will now bring in the members. We will now bring in the members of the jury. Brenna, Pass, Evan, and Jerome voted out at the last tribal council. Okay, guys. Well, you made it to the final 6. It's been a hell of a day. Anybody want to just reflect quickly on the level of exhaustion right now? Where are we at?
Terrible. How many hours are we at?
I'm not sure.
9
Something like that. I would say 9.
weeks? 9 weeks?
Now imagine being starving on an island doing
I
this.
mean, we are.
You're not starving. People have been eating all day.
People have been eating all day.
I earned a reward.
What?
Well, give yourselves a pat on the back. You've made it to the final 6. It's been quite the freaking journey to get here. Sarah, how does it feel wearing that necklace now that we are in the final 6 and the numbers are as small as they are?
I feel very honored, very lucky
Yeah? Okay.
to be put in such a nice position.
Good. Yeah. Is everybody comfortable tonight with what they're about to do, or is people just they don't know what's going on at all anymore?
What show is this?
Number 2.
Number 2,
Number 2.
Comfort level is low.
comfort level is low. Yeah, that happens towards this point of the game. We've talked a lot about the idols in the game so far. How much is that playing into this vote, considering that the last vote there was such a big splash with an idol play? Does anybody want to weigh in?
I honestly totally zoned out. I'm like tired. Say it again, Jeff, please.
Okay. I said we've talked a lot about the idols in this game. How much is that weighing on your guys' minds, given that there was such a big idol play at the last tribal council that I feel like was probably the biggest vote of the game so far? How much is that? Yeah, okay.
All right. I feel like the idol play, it wasn't as a big of a thing for me at the beginning, but now I see they're just ready to play these idols. Everyone's looking for them more than I thought they were. So it's definitely that was a big play they made last travel. It was a big blind side, made a name for yourself out there. It was a good play. So we'll see how these idols continue to play in this game.
Go ahead, Nate.
No, yeah. I mean, obviously, making that play last tribal obviously put a big target on my back. I think idols will definitely be a big theme in tonight's vote. I just think after Jerome went out, we all knew obviously that was going to come back into play. There was a big search this afternoon. I think there's speculation about whether someone has it, whether it'll be played, who it'll be played for. So, I definitely think idols will be influencing people's decisions tonight, to say the least.
Sarah, do you want to weigh in?
I think I'm good, Jeff. Thank you.
Good, Jeff.
Robbie, how are you feeling right now? We haven't heard much from you. You've been a quieter person around tribal council. Is that part of your strategy of this game?
Years ago we put a man on the moon, and now we got hard Arizona. I mean, what's next? Anything's possible, Jeff. The way I see it is anything is possible. you were mentioning earlier idle plays, so early on it may not have been too much on our minds, but yeah, I think you might have to start seeing everybody getting a little creative here on out, start trying to forge a different path. But overall, just playing the game best way I know how, and trying to play the right way. But yeah.
At this point in the game, do you think everyone here is considered a threat on some capacity? Do you think, or do you look around this room right now and say, there's definitely people here that I can beat at the end? Where's everybody's head at in that regard? Alex, I'm going to start with you for this one.
Oh, I don't know. Everyone's playing a very, very great and strategic game. And I think
Where does that leave you?
it leaves me uncertain every time I come here. I have no idea. I had obviously no idea what was happening last time. I don't feel confident going in.
You were on the right side of the vote.
I understand, but I had no idea that everyone had me convinced that it was someone else. So I was going with that plan, and after reflection, I kind of freaked out a little bit, but I was trying to put my trust in people today and put my gameplay aside and try to just trust what people are saying. And I'm trying to trust, which is very, very difficult.
Well, with information at a limit in this game, you having that key information to be on the right side of the vote and eliminate Jerome was obviously big for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This vote could have someone else on the right side and me on the wrong side. I don't know. This could be make it or break it as well.
Hannah, there was a lot of talk earlier in the merge of you being somewhat of a threat with wearing 2 immunity necklaces. Do you still feel that heat around your neck or no? That was a weird way to phrase that.
I'm gonna tell you, Jess.
You can edit that one. I'm tired, just as tired of you guys.
I'll tell you right now, Jeff. I fucking wish I had that heat around my neck. It feels hell of a lot different. Not having that immunity.
Do you still feel like you're a threat in this game?
Yeah, I mean, target's on my back for sure. I don't know,
Why do you say that?
because I'm good at the game.
So that kind of makes me want to revisit when I was talking about threats. Does anybody else right now feel like they've played a really good game and they feel like they can sit at the end and beat everyone else in this room? Does anybody feel that way?
Say.
Does anybody?
This man's buffeting right now. Say.
Does anybody?
First off, get off your phone.
He's watching the game.
I'm getting a lot of pain as a Steelers fan right now. Like,
Yeah.
it honestly probably outweighs the pain of starvation after 20 days on the ice. People say we didn't face adversity in Lakewood Survivor. I'm going through it. So. Anyway, I'm sorry. Please ask the question again.
It's okay. I kind of forget.
I
the
can
question.
answer it.
Okay, go ahead and answer it.
I think that everyone still in the game has some sort of threat level in a different way. Everyone has played the game completely differently. So it's hard to say, is there one like person that has like the biggest threat or like the biggest target? Because someone's the target one day, but then the next tribal could be something completely totally different. So I think that's how everyone's playing to their own threat level, and they know what kind of threat they are, but maybe not everybody else does.
Obviously, we're a group of friends. We're a group of people that know each other before we came into this game. So how much is that weighing into your decisions that you're making right now? Anybody care to comment on that one?
Well, Jeff, I think it definitely weighs in. It's different than a typical game of Survivor when you go in knowing absolutely nothing about anybody that you're playing with. They can lie about their occupation, they can lie about their age, they can lie about, XYZ, and that's not something we could do with each other. So I really feel like playing with people that definitely puts everybody at some sort of disadvantage and advantage. So you got to do what you can with what you know. Obviously, Robbie, I don't know you,
was nice to meet you for the first time
Likewise.
today. So, you know, he's the only person that I
Now we're Cuyahoga Brothers for life.
Yes, Cuyahoga Brothers for life. And then what did we name the new tribe? Chillicothe.
Chillicothe.
Chillicothe. Anyway, yes, it's definitely made the game a lot different than what you see in a typical Survivor breakdown.
And that makes me want to revisit the question again with talking with Robbie and with Hannah, because you guys obviously don't come to the weekly Survivor nights that we host here. So do you feel like that has worked to your advantage of coming in a little cold, not really knowing the I don't want to say not knowing the game as well. I know Hannah didn't know the game as well, but I know Robbie did know the game as well. So
Yeah, you know, I will say it's interesting. I applied to be on Big Brother, but didn't make the cast. You know, they already had their full roster set, but they liked me enough. They gave me a call back. Said we'd love to put you on Survivor. We got a couple spots open, and I appreciate that the people at CBS liked my personality enough. But for your question, I was familiar with Survivor. You know, I know you've been a host for many years. I respect your game. I definitely have a respect for Survivor. I'm not a super fan at all. I don't like. I think maybe 4 seasons I've watched all the way through total. But I think having knowledge of a similar great CBS show gave myself a little bit of a help, but definitely hurt me in some ways too, because some areas where Big Brother and Survivor cross, they don't. So, and I'm not here with you guys watching your Survivor Sundays or whatever it is. So,
Good try.
but you know, maybe soon I'll do some studying with you guys, huh?
okay, Hannah, do you care to weigh in on that? Because I want to know if that you feel like that's worked to your advantage and or disadvantage.
Yeah, Jeff, I mean, hey, I think it was definitely a disadvantage at first. I didn't think anybody knew that I hadn't seen a single episode of Survivor really until you just kind of threw me under the rug there. But I aired out my dirty laundry there. But hey, like I came in acting like I did, like I have seen Survivor, like I did know. You just confidence is key, Jeff, and you just got to keep at it. At the end of the day, there's one winner, but you know I'm willing to put my trust out there. I put my heart in the game. I put my heart out there. There's people I really enjoy and I really like here, and I'm just hoping I trust them and they trust me back, and that's the way we're gonna go. But Jeff, you never know.
Okay, so for the normal Survivor watchers here, have you modeled your game after anybody? Is there anybody out there that you're thinking like this is the kind of strategy I want to adopt?
Oh God, here we go.
I mean, listen, like,
Russell Hands.
I think you guys are, hey, one of them. You know, I've been trying to model my game after what I think are some very charismatic and great players that have pulled off some big moves, but have also put faith in their allies, and I feel like I've done that the entire game. So, you know, I feel like I've been so fortunate to play this game this long. I've played exactly the way I've always envisioned, so I can say I'm proud. I'm proud of that, 100%. I've played a passionate game, a smart game, in my opinion, and I'm just proud of the game I played, so thank you.
It sounded a little bit like you were giving your funeral speech there. Do you feel the heat tonight, especially after the big move you made?
100%. Like, honestly, I think I've talked with a lot of people, and there's been options presented, and I have put myself out there as a number to be used. So we'll see, you know, what happens tonight.
Well, Nate, it can be anybody in this room, not just you. So with that, it is time to vote.
Probably the worst vote for me so far. So I'm voting for you because I I think you're being truthful, but my alliances don't think you're being, and I gotta stick with somebody at this point. So I'm gonna stick with my OGs. So I'm voting Hannah, unfortunately.
I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not the one that put your name out. I'm sorry. But I'm voting for you. Wasn't me. Sorry.
If anybody has the hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Alright, I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
This might be a mistake, but I don't know.
Playing it for yourself.
No, I'm playing it for Hannah.
Playing it for Hannah, okay.
She's gonna cry.
Activation code correct. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Hannah will not count. First vote, Hannah, does not count. Hannah, does not count. Hannah, does not count.
I have
Maddie. What's one vote, Maddie?
Gut feeling. Always say it gut feeling.
You put my game on?
Yeah, she told me about you.
Second
Yeah, so now you're
Good thing you saved her.
vote, Maddie. That's 2 votes, Maddie.
That was Nate.
With a cock, yeah.
Of course.
Fifth person voted out of Survivor Lakewood and the 5th member of our jury, Maddie.
They picked us.
Guys,
They have so much infighting, but they still won't get
Guys,
it's gonna get messy.
Did you in her pocket like I thought?
No, I wasn't until
My shoes on?
boy, literally just now.
My shoes on.
Get this just
The bro! I just told her to.
Alright.
Okay, enough. Maddie, your tribe has spoken. Okay. Relax. Easy. It is impressive, Cuyahoga. You have successfully picked off everybody on the Seneca side.
To make me could just
Guys, remember when we were up there fucking bonding?
Let's be friends again.
Remember when we were bonding?
Let's all be friends again.
There's so much back.
Remember when I told you that?
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh.
Convenient she comes down while we're talking and then stuff starts getting out.
You can go back to camp.
Alright. You know what? Getting out now, I must have been a huge threat. Back here, there's a bunch of fighting because I guess I play a really good game. The thing is everyone's snaking each other out there. They're getting in fights. It's gonna be really juicy to watch. Nate and Alex are working together, so one of them are gonna win. Hannah and Alex have been turning on each other, and then Alex just used her idol on Hannah, which was the worst move she could have possibly done. Her whole game just got blown up. Hannah's game's blown up. I mean, it's gonna be rough out there. They're fighting. I can't wait to see this. But you know what? Being a huge threat, you can't be mad about it. You gotta hate the game, not the player. I mean, that's just how it works. So may the best man win out there.